Well, it might not be enough to solve the drought problems here in the Golden State, but it sure is coming down pretty good here in Oakland, California. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport. As both teams made their way out of the tunnel, these folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Kansas City Chiefs and the Oakland Raiders. The first 2 months of the regular season down. What will the final two bring us as we're off in Week 9? And it's a short kick, taken right around the 19. And they'll be set up pretty nicely here as they have it up to the 35-yard line. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Here we go. Tight dog. X3. 218. Chop it. Get it.
Now a handoff looking right. The pickup goes for 16 and a Raider first down.
And there we see an early burst that makes him one of the leading rushers in the league.
Well, I want you to know, I listened to you yesterday when we were watching film. You said write down the word vision for him. It was on display there, wasn't it?
It certainly was, because he allows the blocks to set up in front of him. And if that continues, it could be a long afternoon for those guys trying to play some defense.
60 or.
Let's go. Let's get this ball back for the offense. Let's go.
Whip. Watch the 61. Matchbox lights. 5.
Here's Jones throwing on first down. Looking left sideline, it's complete. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. A good pickup there of 20 yards.
Let's go.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Check 43. 22 jet bomber. Hit it.
Now Jones taking a shot for Samuel. And that is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. Curtis Samuel with touchdown number 7 on the year as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. And his kick is no good. An inauspicious start here kicking-wise as this one stays a 6-0 game. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their own 21. Now Mahomes on the bootleg. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked by Trayvon Mullen. Of course, they had the option, and they choose to not take the penalty.
They like the results of the play that they just ran, and they elect to let them stand.
Here we go. 18 Gator.
Check tight.
Now.
And to give this time to the tailback. And he'll get 3 down to the 34-yard line.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
Check pass.
Go.
Now they try the right side here. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31.
Partner, we know today's NFL is really built around the guy throwing the football. But these short runs, they still pay dividends because they can take their toll on a defense, and they can add up as the game goes along. You control the clock, you control the ball, and that way you often control the game.
Well, they were handed great starting field position on this drive, but now they face a 3rd and 4. Throwing Jones. He's going to let this go for the end zone. And that's going to be caught for a Raider touchdown. As his guys are in for 6. And the Raiders able to extend that advantage. This time the extra point up and good. And the lead now stands at 13. Following the touchdown, here's Marr to kick it away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll wind up getting an extra couple yards here for his trouble as he'll bring this one out to the 27. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And last time, 1-play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling. Because a 1-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, get a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one.
From the 35 on 2nd down, Mahomes caught by his tight end Wesco. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
On 1st down, it's Armstrong. Yeah, give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on 2nd down.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
Let's go, defense. Here we go.
Play action. Now it's Mahomes. And going deep for Hill. And that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's 3rd down.
Well, nearly another interception there. That would have been 2 drives in a row with a pick. He's got to start taking care of the ball way better than what we're seeing.
Interestingly, that throw was probably worse than the one he threw the interception on last drive, but fell incomplete. So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Working from the gun, Mahomes. And going deep for Hill. And this is, oh my goodness, he pulled it in one-handed. Mahomes finding Hill for a big play. 42 yards. So after the big play, look at this, all the way down at the 15 now on 1st and 10.
Let's go!
Operating from the red zone now, Mahomes. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jerome Baker. And not much on the return there. He'll take it only up to the 9-yard line. The tight end Kelsey was the intended target.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 9-yard line.
The Oakland offense about ready to start this next drive. They find themselves in a good-sized hole here, and a good-sized hole early on in this game as they come up on 1st down. Jones on 1st and 10. And he's going to be taken down, sacked back at the 2.
I think most quarterbacks would love to have the goal line actually extend up into the air and turn into a wall. And they can put their back against it and know exactly where they are on the field so they don't end up in the end zone. Didn't do it on that play, but perilously close to the goal line.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the 20 at the 18. It'll be a pickup of 15 as that'll lead to third down.
It's a gain of 15 yards and leads to third down.
Get ready.
Now a handoff here to his running back. He's got a first down past the 30 as he'll get this one up to the 44-yard line. A big hitter there, a first down gain of 26 yards.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
13-0 is the score after one on EA Sports.
Chiefs, nothing.
Ready, set. Check Mike 6, Mike 6. Come to my world. We want it.
And to give this time to the tailback. And a minimal gain here as he's up to about the 47-yard line. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 47-yard line.
And the last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
Watch the run. Hey, alert 3.
Topper.
Here's a 2nd and 7. Open man is Samuel, complete. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6.
That's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 1.
Let's go now. 15 Lonnie. 15 Lonnie. Recon, 132 fighter. Hey, check. Hey, zoom. Get it.
They'll look to throw for it on 3rd and 1. He completes it to Bryant. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. His first catch, good for 8 and a first down.
I got kicked out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size, can't really hide him. But the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a first down.
The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Jones heading up here 1st and 10. And he's a perfect 5 for 5 here to begin the game.
5. Look at me. Zipper. 5.
From the gun, Jones. Going right side here, and that's complete. 14 yards is the pickup there at a Raider first.
Raiders first down. 1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Ready. 70, Indy. Watch the screen. Greystone, travel. Hit it.
Now a handoff looking right. He'll have a first down inside the 10. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. A great effort there. Touchdown number 15 of the year. And the Raiders able to extend that advantage.
Well, partner, that was another explosive run, and one thing I've learned in our time in this game, yes, the offensive line has to get a lot of credit, but for big runs to occur, the wide receivers have to block well downfield.
And then you have to have a good guy carrying the ball too, right?
Oh, without a doubt. You need that difference maker lugging the rock.
This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll take this across the 25, a couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the second quarter, but you're down.
You don't want to.
No, but let me finish.
Okay, my bad.
You're down 3 scores already. You've done nothing offensively, nothing on the scoreboard. That's not a good combination.
I think you just called it desperation time. I think you did. But let's face it, you mentioned this to me in a break earlier in the game. The energy level hasn't been there right from the start. We've noticed that. They've got to find a way to get on their toes and start punching instead of retreating, to use a boxing analogy.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. That goes for a Chiefs first down, 14 yards. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. Mahomes now on first down. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Cleveland Farrell in there to get him, and on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him. To try again after the sack, Mahomes. And for the third time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by Jerome Baker. And the Raiders are in for 6. Touchdown. Marr on for the extra point. And that stretches the lead to 27.
Next to score, Raiders 27, Chiefs nothing.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. This is fielded at the goal line. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Typically down to the first half, I might say, oh, you at least need a field goal out of this drive, but they're down to the point where they need a touchdown, don't they?
Yeah, normally, you know me. I mean, you've been around me for a while now, right?
Unfortunately.
I'm sorry about that. But normally, I'm one preaching patience.
Yeah.
You know, take your time. First half, you still got a chance. I think they're out of patience here. This has to be a drive that gets a touchdown. So if you're the play caller, you're going to that portion of the sheet that says big-time plays, specials, anything you can use to get yourself back into it.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. On play action, it's Mahomes. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down.
He kind of forced that one there, didn't he? It's almost like he predetermined where he was going to go with the football.
Yeah, he wasn't really going through progressions. He wanted to go to his top guy. You do that against this defense, they'll make you pay, won't they?
Yeah, they certainly will. They react very quickly to the thrown football.
And now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning, hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed, if there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces 4th down. Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining. And we remind you, coming up at the half, we'll join who, Charles?
The coach.
The coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from games in progress, as well as scores from earlier today.
The coach.
Sorry, we get slap happy up here sometimes. Throwing to start the drive. Jones. Oh, a ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. Picked off by Juan Thornhill.
And Brandon, the passing game for both of these teams is going to be affected as the game goes along. It's not looking like the rain's going to let up anytime soon. So that might mean a few more wobbly passes and wide receiver slips. And this one winds up getting intercepted.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Watch twins. Watch twins.
So after the INT, here's Mahomes. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. He's picked off near his own 48, and his guys are going to take over at their own 48-yard line. He was looking for his tight end, Kelsey. We haven't even escaped the first half, and he's already thrown 4 picks.
And Brandon, back in the good old days, probably back before you were born, if your starter threw 4 in the first half, he might throw 8 or more for the game because they weren't going to pull him out. But nowadays, the patience level isn't quite there. He's going to have to make some real adjustments, or the backup may see some time.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
Watch the run.
80 weapon.
Slam.
Go, go.
58, boys, 58. 58, Mike.
Let's make these back home, yo. Let's make these babies cry. Go.
Now Jones to throw again. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Curtis Samuel, the one he was looking for. And now it's 3rd down.
Feels like they're getting caught in between here because they had incompletions on 1st and 2nd down. Now you got to worry a little bit about the clock because you prefer not to give them another shot here in the first half. But if you don't pick up the first down, guess what? You're likely going to have to.
Hey, you don't want to see me. You don't want it. Hey, 58 is a mic.
Big grip.
Jones now to throw on 3rd down. And able to complete it to Moreau. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
The beauty of route running is it doesn't matter what position, everyone's doing the same thing. In this case, tight end, selling the vertical route. Get the defensive back on his heels, break off for the corner. And with good timing, you get a completion as we just saw there.
Looking to throw. Jones looking for his running back, and he's got him. That one will go as a gain of 11. Raiders having a first down as well. Now the Raiders going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Jones now 8 of 11 in this first half. He's got it 1st and 10.
Pilot, 64, weak. Hey, Charlie. Go.
I got motion man. Me.
Ready?
Here's Jones. From the gun, he'll throw. And this is intercepted, but they'll say out of bounds. So very close to a turnover there in the end zone.
And that's why defenders are often frustrated offensive guys. Actually made the catch, looked good doing it, but couldn't get his feet down in order to finish off the takeaway.
From the 21, it's 2nd and 10.
He's tired of me. He's tired of us. Bang, bang, bang. X3, 218, chopper.
Now they try the right side here. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. It's a good gain of 11. Sets him up 1st and goal.
Yeah, another good run there. He's been such a big part of their success here this afternoon. And that last carry, it puts him over 100 yards now for the day.
The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1.
A 27-yard attempt.
The kick by Marr is good. And that will just add 3 more to a lead that's already out of hand. Still a little bit of time left here in the second quarter, but they do get 3 before the half and expand that lead.
And they have to be happy about that, and we haven't met a team yet that doesn't put an emphasis on trying to get points on the board in the last 2 minutes of a half. They'll be real excited to have those up on the board.
And he'll be taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line.
Yellow.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Time here for likely one play, then off to the locker room, and they're going to have some adjustments to make.
They certainly will, and I think a lot of people are thinking to themselves, all right, take the knee, get out of here, regroup. But how will the head coach and his staff approach halftime? Will it be angry? Will it be clinical? Will they be calm? Will they just let it all out? Who knows? I'd love to be a fly on the wall for this one, though.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. Yeah, that should give his guys a spark. He's up all the way to the 44-yard line.
We all know that teams never want to use the word panic, but if they expect to win this game, it has to start right here, right now. That return just set them up for points, and it needs to be a touchdown, not a field goal.
The Chiefs in good position to start out as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 44. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Let's talk a little football 101 here, because one of the keys to advancing the ball downfield, success on first down. Huge difference, as we know, between 2nd and 4 and 2nd and 8 and 9.
Now whistles, and the Raiders are going to signal for a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter.
15, check back 15. Hey, defense, let's go. Pick it up, D. Switch it, switch it, switch it. Come on, switch it. Quick the edge, 15.
From just shy of midfield, Mahomes. Open man is Hill. He's got it. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 33.
Slant route's effective no matter who's running the route and catching the ball. But when you have a receiver of that stature, you have to be a little bit more precise throwing it. You don't have the same catch radius with the bigger targets.
Mahomes now just 6 of 15 through the air. Not good, but 1st and 10 here. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. And this is caught by Watkins. Nice play for Kansas City, picking up the first 18 yards that time.
A gain of 18
Let's go.
and their first down, Chiefs.
Mike's 50, Mike's 50.
3 buzz, 3 buzz.
Hey, alert. Tell her. 50.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. This is caught. Watkins. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays. I don't know what they talked about at halftime. Whatever it was, it worked. They look like a different team here in the third quarter.
Yeah, I doubt that there are very many trash cans that got kicked over that type of a speech. I think what they did was they analyzed what worked in the first half, what didn't, and figured out a better game plan.
He's got it. Touchdown, Chiefs. Mecole Hardman, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Chiefs are able to draw a bit closer. Footing always a concern, but the extra point's up and good. And that will shave one more off this lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
The Raiders take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Come on,
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And they had 3 points last time, but they didn't want 3 points because they were well within range of scoring a touchdown. We'll see if they can do better now.
I'm with you on that one. Let's just go ahead and be frank about the whole thing. The only one happy about the 3-point?
The kicker.
Exactly. He put it through the post. That's going to help him in contract time. But that offense, they're thinking, let's get in the end zone this time.
I don't know if that helped him in contract time. You could have kicked that one through.
I don't know about that. I don't know about that. Super toe.
And an alley to run. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. That one good for 13 and a Raider first down.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point. Going to make that defense stand up and stop them. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on first and 10.
6-6, pull it high.
They'll run on first down. Brooks. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
18 Gator. You draw Porkers.
At the 37-yard line.
They'll keep it on the ground. It's Brooks.
You know how we get focused at end of the half and into the game situations about how much time's on the board and, what you need to do? Sometimes you don't even have to worry about that. That's just smart football. That kind of a lead, staying in bounds, it burns clock, even in a situation that we're not really focused on it.
Topper! Yep. Snap.
Jones on 3rd down. That's going to be caught by Samuel. There he goes, right side. And all the way in. Touchdown, Oakland. Curtis Samuel, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon as his guys continue to put this one out of reach. Extra point by Marr, up and good. And the lead will swell by one more.
Raiders 37, Chiefs 7.
Following the touchdown, here's Marr to kick it away. This is fielded at the goal line. And all deep in his own territory, he coughs up the football. And the Raiders pick it up. And he's into the end zone. It's a fumble return for 6 and a Raider touchdown. So they get